If your Indiana license is suspended and the BMV says you need an SR22, SR22 Direct can help you get the right policy started today. Before you get back on the road, it helps to know what Indiana requires, how the filing works, and how to avoid mistakes that can slow down your reinstatement. An SR22 is a certificate, not a separate insurance policy. It is proof filed electronically with the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles, showing that your coverage meets the state's required liability limits. Indiana's minimum liability limits are $25, $50, $25. That means $25,000 per person for bodily injury, $50,000 per accident for bodily injury, and $25,000 for property damage. Indiana may require proof of future financial responsibilities for several reasons. They may include OWI-related violations, driving without insurance, being involved in an accident without proper coverage, too many violations, or other serious driving issues. The point of the SR22 is to prove that you have the required insurance coverage moving forward. Once an SR22 is required, it must remain on file with the BMV for the full required period. Indiana says an SR22 may be required for up to 5 years, depending on the reason for the suspension and what appears on your driving record. That means you should not assume that every Indiana SR22 requirement is only 3 years. Consecutive coverage matters. If your policy cancels, you miss a payment, or if you switch insurance companies before the new SR22 is active, the BMV can be notified. A gap in coverage can lead to another suspension or create problems when completing your required SR22 period. Insurance premiums often increase after an SR22 requirement, especially if the violation involved OWI, reckless driving, driving without insurance, or an accident. The exact increase depends on your driving history, vehicle, location, coverage limits, and the company you choose. Indiana rates can vary from one carrier to another, so shopping multiple options can make a real difference. The SR22 filing fee itself is usually manageable, often $15 to $50 at a one-time cost. The bigger financial impact usually comes from the insurance premium. If you do not own a vehicle, a non-owner SR22 policy may be an option. This can provide liability coverage when you drive vehicles you do not own and is often less expensive than a policy that covers a car you do own. Set up autopay, keep your policy active, and make sure any new SR22 is in place before canceling your old coverage. Visit SR22direct.com to get your Indiana SR22 policy started today and compare rates. Or call or text 888-620-SR22. That's 888-620-7722. Agents are standing by to help you get legal and back on the road today.